Hi everyone, this is the news from Western Armenia, especially for you. Historical justice, Western Armenia's constitution and parliament. Finding Artsakh in every Artsakh Armenian, Arshavir, Gabuzyan. The Monasteries of Sasun, the guilty 105 years since Tehlirian's Acquittal. Israel troops in Azerbaijan, Geghamyan. Armenian church in Sivrihisar becomes cultural center. Komitas and his 5 students. August 6, memories of Hrant Dink. Western Armenia is the historic Armenian region that is now largely located in eastern Turkey. Much of this territory became the scene of the Armenian people displacement and loss following the genocide against Armenians. The constitution of Western Armenia plays an important role in preserving Armenian identity and pushing historical justice. It reflects the collective memory of the Armenian people and their hopes for the future. The constitution also serves as a reminder to the international community of Armenian rights and historical experience. Legally and culturally, it supports the unity of the Armenian community. The National Assembly provides a platform to protect heritage, defend rights, and present Armenian interests internationally. Arshavir Gabuzyan, the guest of the program A Glance Toward Artsakh, is Arshavir Gabuzyan, Executive Director of the Danish Armenian Mission NGO. He was born in Beirut and moved in Armenia in 1990s. Since then, he has visited Artsakh several times every year. He has traveled across all regions of Artsakh and participated in many projects. After the 2020 war, he spent more than time there and worked on larger initiatives. For him, Artsakh is not just a territory, but a reflection of Armenian identity. Sasun was home to many monasteries, churches, and pilgrimage sites, including the famous monastery of Saint Peter the Apostle. Founded in the 19th century, it was one of the most important religious centers of the region. According to tradition, the monastery was built after a relic of the Apostle Peter was brought to Sasun. During the Middle Ages, it served as the residence of the Bishop of Sasun and owned extensive lands and property. The monastery was also known for preserving valuable relics and manuscripts. In the early 20th century, it remained active and included a school. Today, it stands as an important part of the historical and spiritual heritage of Sasun. On June 2-3, 1921, Tehlirian was tried in Berlin for the assassination of Talat Pasha. He was defended by prominent German lawyers who presented evidence of Talat's role in the genocide against Armenians. Witnesses included German officials, scholars, and Armenian survivors. The defense argued that Tehlirian had suffered severe physiological trauma from the genocide. On June 3, 1921, the jury found him not guilty and ordered his release. The trial received wide international attention and extensive media coverage. Tehlirian's action remains the most well-known operation of Operation Nemesis. According to CNA sources cited by Turkologist Varujan Geghamyan, Israeli forces have been deployed in Azerbaijan since the start of the conflict with Iran. The reported developments include its special forces personnel and intelligence officers. Geghamyan claims they are stationed in the territory of occupied Artsakh. He believes the location is strategically important because of its proximity to Tabriz. According to CNA, the forces may be involved in intelligence operations. They could also be prepared for rescue or infiltration missions. The information was shared through Geghamyan's Telegram channel. A historic Armenian church in Sivrihisar, Western Armenia, has been converted into a cultural center. It now operates under the name Zübeyde Hanem Cultural House. The building is used for conferences, seminars, and cultural events. The transformation has renewed attention to the preservation of Armenian heritage sites. Experts stress the importance of protecting the historical identity of such monuments. They emphasized that these structures are evidence of the centuries-old Armenian presence in the region. The church remains an important part of Armenian cultural heritage. This historic photograph was taken in Constantinople in 1940 and shows Komitas with his students. At the time, he led the mixed choir Gusan, a group of talented musicians emerged from choir and later continued his cultural mission. The photograph includes Parsakh Kanachan, Mihran Tomudjan, Varshagh Servanzetian, Vartan Sargsyan and Haik Semerjan. They become known as Komitas' 5 students. These musicians help preserve and promote Armenian folk and classical music. Their work carried toward Komitas' cultural legacy. Ahead of the 20th anniversary of Hrant Dink's assassination, Agatangeghos is inviting young people to share their memories of his legacy. The initiative is aimed at individuals aged 80 to 38. Participants are encouraged to describe how they first learned about Dink and his ideas. They may also share how their understanding of him has changed over time. The newspaper hopes to collect personal reflections on his influence and impact. Selected submissions may be published with the author's name anonymously. The project seeks to keep Hrant Dink's legacy alive for a new generation. This was all for today's news. If you want something to learn, you can easily find Western Armenia's website and read everything there. Thank you for watching.